Yeah, yeah, yeah. If, if you clicked on this video, then this video is for you. Welcome to my channel. I am Bella. So, this is a love reading, as you can tell. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, past, present, future. This may be happening in the present for you, or this may have already occurred or is about to occur. Okay, I'm really excited about this reading because I've been channeling some love songs, and the song just before what I was just singing, this is real. So this is real love. Some of you have a lot of you have met your twin flame. You're actually together either after a separation or for the first time, because some of you actually had a false twin flame, whether you recognize this or not. Or you may not even identify with the whole twin flame name and calling and stuff like that, and you just feel like this is true love. I'm getting a memory of a personal reading that I did for someone, I think 2 months ago, and she didn't know this person was her twin flame. There's somebody that she couldn't forget, that she met years ago, and they just had a really, really, really strong connection. So you may be somebody who has a strong connection with someone, and you identify them as a soulmate, probably. Interesting. So reconciliation, reunion, either from a past life or from this lifetime. This is real. Oh, the other song. Wait, let me pause. She says you are getting closer in slow motion. I'm chasing her. I'm chasing her. She says I was chasing highs till I met you. I'm getting like a lot of you felt very like you're a lover. Whoever is watching this, you are a lover. You've always been a lover. You always, either you knew or you didn't know, that you've always been manifesting love. And not just any love, a soul connection. Two bodies, one soul. You and your twin flame have been mirroring each other. And your spirit team, for some of you, this hasn't happened yet. Okay? For some of you, this is a message from your spirit guides letting you know that your twin flame is out there feeling the same exact way you are feeling. Okay? It's not you waiting for them, it's them waiting for you. You are both waiting for each other. So follow yourself. Twin flame journeys is about finding your soul purpose, finding your wholeness, finding your self-love, falling in love with yourself. Only when you fall in love with yourself and they fall in love with themselves and they get comfortable being on their own and you get comfortable being on your own, then you'll find each other. Just envision this like a freaking movie where you're looking for that counterpart and they're looking for you, their counterpart, and it's been years and years and years of heartbreak, of loneliness, of struggles, of emptiness, because you feel the connection since childhood. And then, a lot has occurred. I'm getting a lot has happened to get you to actually give up searching outside of yourself. And then when you finally give up searching outside of yourself and you decide to self-love, and you both mirroring each other, they do that as well. That's when magic happens. That's when the door you're trying to open unlocks by itself. It's like you're trying to open a door, you're trying to open a door, you're trying to open a door, and whatever you do is not working. You get a saw, you get a hammer, you get a drill, you get everything is not freaking opening. But the moment you give up, you just hear click. The door freaking opens by itself. So I'm a bit hyped. I'm a bit hyped. But I'm excited for you because whoever I'm speaking to, you've been doing a lot of self-love and a lot of self-care, or you're going to if you're not in this energy yet. Stay tuned. I've got a couple of decks. I don't know how long this reading's gonna take, but I'm excited to hear spirit, because spirit guides, your ancestors, your higher self has a lot to say. I did not intend on using all these decks, but they're just speaking to me right now. And I am getting the self-care as well. Let me get the self-care. So I'm actually being guided to use a couple of decks. So the Ask Your Guides deck right here, and also Energy Oracle deck, and the Light Work Your Light Oracle. You're a light worker. You and your divine counterpart are both light workers. And I'm also going to use Romance Angels. Something about Romeo and Juliet as well. Oh, oh, I just heard. Oh, you guys didn't end up together in a past life. And that's what the reunion is for some of you. It's not about a separation that you've had with somebody in this lifetime that you separated from, that you're wanting to come back into your life. Is actually a reunion from a past life. Oh, so the separation. So if you're someone who hears a lot of, watches a lot of readings or whatever, and you hear you are in separation, it just means you're not in a committed relationship, whether you are talking or not. Some of you are not talking, however. Okay. Archangels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, please protect my energy while I channel for the collective and allow through high vibration spirits and messages to come through. Close the door to any negative energies, please. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know what the title of this reading is going to be yet. I really like to not have control and just follow spirit, to be honest. I don't know if you're someone who's still trying to be in control, but you're being guided to like let go and let God. I'm a bit bloated, so I may be burping here and there as well. I had some like salad. I don't know why I'm burping from salad and fish. Okay. What messages do you have for the collective in terms of this reading? So you have been, I'm getting, there's some things that you probably have been holding on to in terms of learning to forgive. Look at that, life force, Aphrodite. You are feeling so loved by spirit. 9. Yeah, new beginnings. You are feeling so loved by spirit, but also I'm hearing you're the daughter of Aphrodite, or you have very strong connection to Aphrodite, which is actually Osset. A lot of passion, a lot of sexual energy. Life force is about recreating, basically. I'm getting Easter vibes as well. Something to do with Easter last month or in general. Easter is actually not Christ reborn. Is actually about Ishtar. You have a lot of connection to Ishtar and Isis, Aset. If you don't know, look it up. You're being guided to get to know these goddess. This goddess. I'm hearing you're a goddess. God, goddess, whoever you are, you have very strong life force energy. And I'm also getting whether you've been sexually active or not, a lot of people really wanted to, a lot of like opposite sex was drawn to your sexual energy. You've got a very magnetic energy. Something about your womb and your solar plexus and your sacral and your root. You have a lot of love in you as well. I want to read Life Force. So it's 45. I want to take my time with this reading. I really want to take my time with this reading. Okay. So life force, Aphrodite, seduction, libido, sexuality, attraction. Your sexuality is awake and on fire, and your lustier appetite. Appetites are in search of satisfaction. You're attractive, seductive, and powerful, and a green light of availability to a sexual partner is flashing. So be careful if you don't want to have kids, because if you are with your divine counterpart, there's gonna be it's gonna be like two rabbits, you know? Okay, what else? Where did the deck go? So you are being devoted to your arts, your craft, whatever it is that you're doing. For some of you, it's painting. For some of you, it's arts and crafts. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're committing to your passion. And look at that, celebration came out as well. See, your spirit team have been guiding you to your purpose, but your person as well, your specific person, whatever title you go by when it comes to your divine counterpart. Because if you are drawn to my page, to my channel, you are most likely someone who has a twin flame or a divine counterpart, high level soulmate with a high purpose, because that's what you incarnated to do, to co-produce and clear out karmic debts. Not even clear out karmic debts, because you did that on your own. You both did that on your own, in your lineages, in your bloodlines, in your families, separately to each other. However, you both coming in together are going to also start another generation. There's going to be another generation starting between you two. So your ancestors, your spirit guides have been working with you and working with them, but also I'm getting like born identities, advanced bureau, something. I don't know what the movie is called, but there's a movie where there's men in black hats and black suits that open and closes doors and control people's lives. Advice bearer, advanced bearer, I don't know, but I'm getting images of that movie. Born supremacy, I don't know. No, it's not born supremacy. Whatever, that just came to my mind. That must mean something to you. They've been working with you, and their spirit guides have been working with them, but also their spirit guides were working with you, and your spirit guides was working with them. And now it's time for celebration. Whether this has come in yet or not, it's time for celebration, because I'm hearing wedding bells as well. Two people coming together to love themselves, but also share love with the world is what I'm getting. You're seeing 111s a lot, whoever you are, and you're two very old-fashioned people. I'm getting two very old souls as well. A lot of wish fulfillment. You're coming up as the Queen of Cups. So you're somebody who is very intuitive, very psychic, very emotionally in tuned, empathic, nurturing, motherly. This is what this person's been yearning for, and this is what you've been yearning for. This is your karmic justice, both of you. or you're going to feel like this is a good karma, and you're being guided to actually keep it a secret as well, or just keep it hush hush. You guys are going to be moving in together, a lot of stability and fruition, and definitely a lot of. What I'm getting is you should celebrate this. Whoever you are, you have gone through or been through a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sadness in your life, is what I'm getting. It's kind of numbed you, and your heart's been closed off as well. But I'm hearing like pause and smell the roses, but also celebrate. Celebrate. I feel like you're someone who had a lot of like excitement for something, and then you get disappointment, excitement, and then disappointment, excitement, and then disappointment. But then you you learned, like your brain programmed to not get excited anymore. Oh, I don't want to get upset. Bless you. I feel like you're someone who's just like, I don't even want to bother kind of thing. I'm getting this is it. Even if this isn't it for you, sometimes you come across a reading because it's supposed to motivate you. So if even if you've watched my readings or any other readings, it's motivation. It is hope. It is igniting faith in you. You know, your spirit team has always been sending you signals, messages, either other people's love stories or movies or songs, or seeing loved up people on the street, or just symbols and signs and synchronicities of love to keep you going. So don't feel disheartened if you're not there yet. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, buy yourself roses, is what I just heard. Or this person's going to find you roses if you're together. Anyways, cornucopia. Oh my god, this is going to feel like heaven on earth. 11s. Your wishes come true is what I got. Also, you're being guided to eat more fruit, eat more healthy, or maybe you've changed your diet. You're eating more healthier now. You're spending more time in nature. You may have seen a fairy, or you're going to see a fairy. You're going to start seeing spirits in nature. The spirits have always been there. They've always been aware of you if you've not been aware of them. Look at that door to spirit. Remember I said that door that you was trying to open? A lot of fives as well. 555s, or just five, or 55. A lot of changes. The door to spirit has opened because you let go. It's that simple. But when you're unhealed and you're desperate, and I feel like you're someone who's just been running away from the pain. You've also been attacked a lot as well, in the spirit realm, but also in the physical realm as well. So you've been running away from a lot of things that you feel like was trying to keep you in hell. For some of you, you're so used to people just being mean to you or negative and trying to shut you down. Just you've been around snappy people, negative people, angry people, like bullies your whole life, that you just expect to be communicating with bullies at home, at work, outside. Like that's you've been programmed. Your mind has been negative for such a long time that it's what the world reflected back to you for such a long time as well, that whenever you're talking to somebody, you just expect somebody to snap at you. I feel like you were that little child inside that was just afraid, and since you've been doing the self work, self healing, self love, positive thinking, you've actually shifted timelines, and you're not used to this, but you're meeting people on your vibration right now, which is positivity. And you're finally realizing, or you're going to realize, the power of your thought and mind, and what vibration and frequency actually is. I don't have my bell with me. I wanted to do some positive affirmations with you right now, but the bell is on the table. You've been meditating a lot more. You've been, it says here, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You've been harboring resentment. Even on your body is what I'm getting. A lot of like emotions. And also evil eye. So evil eye is basically people's hateful energy, people's negative thoughts towards you, or hateful energies towards you, and thoughts, just hate. You know, when someone really hates you and they send you so much hate, and you're just vulnerable and open. If only we could see energy. If only you could, like, you was getting attacked. Whoever you are, you weren't looking after yourself. You weren't doing the self-care. You weren't. The reason evil eye affects some people and not others is because when you're constantly recharging yourself and not depleting yourself and burning out, 10-10 on the timer, when you're not burnt out and you love yourself and you're taking care of yourself, that shit just flies off you. It just bounces back off you. But when you are low vibrational, you actually, it sticks on you and it makes you feel worse than you already feel. You become vulnerable, susceptible. So whoever you are, I feel like you're somebody who's going to talk about your experiences when it comes to depression and low moods as well. You have been devoted to your self healing, very devoted to your self healing. I want to read devotion number 41, is it? 44. Very protected, whoever you are. Don't be so hard on yourself. Learn to forgive, learn to let go. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Go listen to that song. See, you've learned to forgive, whoever you are. It's much easier said than done. If you're not there, you're going to be, so don't worry. Devotion, nature spirits. Nature spirits are around you. You're very connected to nature, aren't you, Mother Gaia? I don't know if you're an earth sign or if you have a lot of earth sign placements. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Very mystical, magical you are. You're an inspiration. The presence of God is everywhere. You have a very strong connection to God, whoever I'm speaking to. Uh, you know what my son said to me not long ago? There was a time where I was like, I'm just so grateful to God. Sometimes I wish I could just hug God. And then when my son says to me, whenever you feel like that, just hug yourself. So whenever I just feel such an immense love from Spirit and God, I just, all God wants is for you to just love yourself. If you love yourself and love others, you love God. I hope you know how much God loves you, whoever I'm speaking to. You are so loved, so blessed. Your spirit team are celebrating you in spirit right now. Whoever I'm speaking to, and you're still watching this right now, you believe and you know of the unseen. I'm not alone right now in this room. I'm just gonna put it that way. I'm not alone right now in this room because I can. My ears feels like ooh, 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 ooh. The way they speak to us is on a different frequency, different vibration, because they're on a different vibration to us humans. So okay, something about light language and lights. They speak to you through lights, light codes. Okay, so if you feel disconnected from the divine, you're the one who left. Okay, your nature spirits are beckoning you back to a place of awareness that reconnects you to your source. Do not allow your mind to isolate you in fear or stuck dwelling on misery. Instead, go outside and take in the natural world, which is a beautiful gift for you to enjoy. See the divine all around you. Focus on the beauty, power, and holiness the nature affirms. Humbly surrender to this greatness of forces present in all things, including you. Your nature spirit's message. Breathe in the divine. You are in God, and God is in you. I love that. You heard that, yeah? You are in God and God is in you. I want to explain that scientifically as well because it's just the way my mind works. I'm very logical and spiritual at the same time, intuitive. So I want to explain God, the universe, scientifically. It can get a bit confusing for some of you. Let me know how you see it. I'm not trying to impose my beliefs on you guys. Something about New York. Some of you are going to move or just go to New York. So if you've studied biology, what's the time? It's 8:27. Do I have time? That's okay. Okay, so everything is made out of atom, right? Right. So everything comes from a source, and everything to the microorganism is actually the same. We're all different frequencies and vibration, animals, plants, objects, people, everything to the minute. I don't know what that means, but to the core. And everything had a source that just spread into everything else. Sounds like the Big Bang if you think about it. It came from source and it went into everything else, and everything came from that source. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. That means in Arabic we all come from God and we will all return to God. New life, divine mother, which is kind of number 3, which is about creation as well. 48, if you add it all up, it basically adds up to one single digit, number 3. 12, and then 1 plus 2 is 3. New life, creation. 1 plus 1 equals 3. Some of you are going to have a child. You're going to give birth to a child when you come in together. This child is going to be extremely gifted. This child is going to be very divine. I don't know if this is going to be Joseph and Mary all over again, giving birth to you know who, but there's just something very divine about this child. This child. Okay, I want to read it as well. So it's number 48. This child has a lot to say to you guys. Maybe you've been dreaming about a baby, or this child came to you in a dream, or will. I don't know if you remember this or not, like your dream. Conception, pregnancy, children, birth. Whether you're a man or a woman, your feminine, earthy side is in full bloom. The wishes, dreams, and desires you've carried in your heart are now gestating in the divine womb, and you are coming into fruition. If you're a woman, this signals a time of conception, pregnancy, and birth. If you're a man, this is a time for your creativity to take form in the real world. If you're married or partnered, this may signal that children are on the way. Whether you seek to create is happening. You have no choice. The song in your heart will find its voice. The poetry. Some of you may feel like you're not ready. That's hilarious. The poetry will be expressed. Even your professional goals will find a home in which to grow. Ooh, if you have a business, or if your divine counterpart has a business, it's going to boom as well. It's going to kick off. Maybe you both have a business. The Divine Mother, the fertile aspect of the Divine Feminine, is gracing your life right now, and with her influence, your artistic and creative expressions comes alive. If you've been feeling sterile, stagnant, and too controlled, she's here to loosen things up and get your creative juices flowing. Surrender your mind and allow your soul to come alive in her embrace. She is with you, and her influence is powerful. Her message, new life, is on its way. So, this may be a literal child, and for some of you, your business is going to be a child. So, when you both come together, you're going to kickstart a business together that's going to flourish, boom. I don't know if I'm going to continue using this deck in the future. Joy guides, like, there's a lot of blessings. I'm telling you, the vibes I'm feeling are very, 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 very positive. You've been learning to forgive, learn to let go. It was you that was holding yourself back. A lot of the times it was you. Everything else was just fears that you've made real, if that makes sense. They weren't really real. And there was a lot of forces trying to keep you in fear as well. And you allowed it sometimes. Archangels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest light. What messages do you have for you today? I'm being guided to use the pure oracle. Pure magic. Ooh. Do you believe in magic? Yeah. You've always believed in magic, didn't you? Those who believed are those who experience it. Those who don't believe don't experience it. So because you believed, you experienced it. Do you believe in magic? It says here, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. So you're resting right now. You're being guided to like do a lot of things that pamper yourself, or you've been pampering yourself. The ever unfolding rose. Remember I said buy roses for yourself? Yeah. Something about roses. You're very connected to flowers. You love the scent of flowers. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. I feel like you're someone who knew whenever something bad happened. You always kind of knew everything happens for a reason. I'm now hearing someone getting a tattoo that says everything happens for a reason. You're very wise. I'm looking at my TV. You're very wise. You may love Ed Sheeran. You may have met Ed Sheeran, or you're going to meet Ed Sheeran. And I'm hearing like your heart. So if you've had chest pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, going down to your shoulders, it's because of the heartbreak. And I'm getting you've had multiple heartbreaks. Whoever I'm speaking to, you've experienced multiple heartbreaks that literally has affected your heart rhythm, your heart health. Um, maybe you needed like medication for this at one point in your life. You've had panic attacks, like your heart physically actually changed. You know, heartbreak, I'm so bloated. Heartbreak actually does cause death. You know, when a partner, this has been scientifically, it's called heartbreak syndrome. Actually, look it up. Heartbreak syndrome actually is very serious, you know. We lightly say the word, we say the term or word, I'm heartbroken, or they're heartbroken, or heartbreak doesn't mean you'll die, just because it will be I don't know what I'm trying to say. Some people actually do die after a heartbreak. So when their partner dies, their heartbreak is so deep that their heart stops as well, or just everything else in their body starts deteriorating until they die. There's actual cases like that. It's really sad, but you're someone who kept going even though, and it's not even in love. The heartbreak I'm talking about is just love in general. You've really been, I'm getting mother wounds, father wounds, all dynamic of relationship. I'm not saying you've always been heartbroken and always been hurt, but those that you allowed really close to you, or that you gave your heart to, actually disappointed you. Earlier this morning, when I was cleaning the kitchen, just washing up some dishes, I was listening. Well, I wasn't listening. The playlist of my music was changing, and Sam Smith came on. Is it Sam Smith his name? And he says, I'm just protecting my innocence. I'm just protecting my heart. Like, this is not new to me. I'm never gonna get you. I'm never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. Dun, dun, in case you could. So that song, for some of you, you sang to that song and you meant every word, not realizing that you actually were closing your heart because you really didn't want to get hurt again. And it's affected your life because love, an open heart, an open chest brings a lot of more love into you. It's like your signal, and you attract whatever that signal is. You attract love, basically. You let love know that you're open to love. But when you close yourself off because you're bitter from an ex, or you're bitter from whatever kind of dynamic your heartbreak was about, you block love from coming into your life without even realizing it. um yeah, you're birthing a new age, birthing new creation, dreaming a new world into being. Yeah, heaven and earth. See this? You are going into the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So that is cornucopia, tranquility, love, all rounds. of love, a happy life, a happy home, a family life. And I'm getting a family life with a lot of businesses and finance and just something about blue and red. You and your divine counterpart have been connected since childhood. Like whether you actually knew this completely or not, you were very connected. So I'm seeing two kids as well. Maybe you have one child and they have one child and you come together, or maybe you're going to have twins, or maybe one of you has two children and the other person doesn't have any children. I actually forgot where I was at, so I'm just gonna continue. Where are the boxes for these decks? I'll sort out the boxes later on. For now, let's see what the collective is needing to hear right now. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Either one of you or both of you are not being your true self. Clarify the false deception. I feel like you're hiding, or they're hiding. Please clarify. Please. What is a deception? I'm gonna use the traditional tarot deck for this as well. Maybe you feel this sometimes, or this person because we pick up on energy, and you may be picking up on the energy of deception, deceit. Doesn't trust. This situation is calling you for you to have faith. So your feelings are real and worth exploring romantic feelings and flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. I feel like you're being guided to at least keep an open mind if you're not or like in a committed relationship and you're just in the talking stages. However, I was just doing a prayer. Someone's someone's feeling this way. One of you or both of you is feeling like you can't trust this person. Maybe one person is very flirtatious. And you feel like you can't trust them, or they feel like they can't trust you. Okay. Communicate. I really need to get going. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So this soulmate is very different to what your type has been. But it's a very passionate relationship at the same time. You feel it in your gut, in your heart, in your mind, in your everything. Your whole body is letting you know that this is a soul connection. It's not a physical connection, it's not a logical thing, it's not the ego, it's not, lower chakras talking. It's a high level soulmate. These two cards keep talking to me. Like, I'm getting trust and deceit. Trust and deceit. Maybe you don't trust this person, or they don't trust you. You feel like they're wearing a mask, or they feel like you're wearing a mask. But the rest of the cards that came out is saying keep an open mind. Um, your feelings are worth exploring. Just be, I'm hearing just be light-hearted in this relationship. See where it goes. Don't think too serious. Ah, sage your space. Yes, this is your soulmate. This is a high level soulmate. Whether you identify it as a soulmate or not, I mean twin flame or not, you actually feel it when you guys kiss. Mm. You've been healing from your past relationship, and you've been forgiving and learning. Do you see that? The cards are literally confirming. Learn to forgive and to move on. Okay, so I'm done with this one as well. I want to use a traditional tarot deck now. It was actually my first tarot deck. I just have so much love for this one. What's going on in this dynamic? What's the energy of the divine feminine? What's the energy of the divine feminine? King of Pentacles. You're thinking about your finances right now. Your business. What's the energy of the divine masculine? The divine masculine is thinking about traveling. What's the mutual energy between the divine masculine and the... I think you guys are... Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit mode. This is not... I'm not taking it in reverse. Spirituality, physical well-being, your passions, your desires. You're both focusing on your money. You're both focusing on your career. What else for mutual energy? You guys are being seen. Okay, you guys are both working on something important. You guys are both being noticed for your jobs, for your careers. Something about this is going to be seen, witnessed. This connection and your careers is something that's going to be kind of well known. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's going to be well known, either individually or together. World known. And the world card. Seriously. But also healing the world is what I'm getting. Just is needed. This is needed. You may have an animal spirit of a lion, an eagle, a bull, a goat. So Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio. The Death card. This is transformative. You guys are, I'm getting you guys are still transforming. We're always going to be evolving, but you guys are both transforming together right now. Something is dying down between the two of you, or has. And with the Nine of Cups, I'm getting accomplishments, achievements, success, fulfillment, happiness, emotional rewards. Yeah, celebrate yourself. You've come very far. Celebrate yourself, whoever you are. I'm going to end the reading here, actually. I know I said I was going to use the souls. Okay, I'm going to use the souls because I need to stick to my word. And then I know what I want to end the reading with. This. Oh, the self-care. I didn't use this either. Let me use that now. Okay. What messages of self-care do you have for the collective spirit guides? Acknowledge your growth. It says evolution. Have I not just said? Evolution starts when you leave your comfort zone. Get comfortable with being comfortable. So that's what's dying down right now between both of you. You're breaking free from the greenhouse. I actually spoke to somebody about this yesterday, where I was like, break through the glass. But yeah, this is what is ending. This is the death card. It's related to the death card that came out a minute ago. And you're letting go of playing small, both of you, or just holding on to your comfort zone. Someone may is going to meet a childhood friend. A childhood friend. You're going to bump into somebody from your childhood, and you're going to be sharing your accomplishments together. So yeah, you and your divine counterpart are going to be unlocking new levels together, progressing together. I like that. What else? Oh my god. Is this change? It says here, a resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings. So I feel like this full moon is kind of pushing you to change the things that you've been holding on to. New everything. I have been an Android person for a very long time, and for the first time I bought an iPhone, and it's just new to me. And the guy that the guy that was selling it to me was like, it will just take you 2 months to get used to it, don't worry, welcome to the club. And I was like, okay. I'm still was resistant to it, but I know, because I am aware of what's going on energetically with me and others. I just went ahead and just surrendering. Certain things are uncomfortable to you right now, but you're surrendering to it because you know it's for your highest good. You don't see how it could be a great change that you will. You know what? Just think back to. I don't have any memories right now to think of, but you can think of your own memories. Think back to certain memories or certain times where you thought something wasn't a great idea, and then you were forced into it either by spirit, by God, whatever you believe in, or someone. God works through people, right? and you thought it was a bad idea or a horrible thing at the time, but you end up talking about it like it was like, oh, I was resisting it and then this happened and then it ended up being the greatest thing. So it says here, kindness. What if being kind to yourself really could change everything? You're showing yourself the kindness that you were showing other people. Needs. Do you need more time to yourself? A break from thinking too much? A kind encounter with a friend? Your needs matter. It's time to honor them. Surrender. Surrender. Stop trying to control life. It gets in the way of divine intervention. Spirit is literally speaking to you. Okay, now I'm gonna use the Soul's Journey Lessons card and see what the messages that come out of that card for you. For you, I wanted to use the love deck. Soulmate. Oh, soulmate love messages. I think I'll use that actually. Let me just save it. Okay. What messages do you have for the collective? Terms of this offer. Follow your heart, follow your dreams, follow your passions. Your divine, the right counterpart will encourage you and support you, not make you feel guilty for taking the time to work on your dreams and your goals. Remember, someone who truly loves you, who is truly your true love, someone who's really connected to God, the Most High, the Divine, won't hold back their love. They won't hold back the person that they love. They would like to see that person fly, to soar. They would support you. They wouldn't hold you back. They'll just say, I'll be there no matter what. If you fall, I'll be there to catch you and not make you feel guilty. Whatever it is that you want to do, they'll support that dream. Balance and worry. You're letting go of worry. It says here, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Yeah, if you're someone who used to be afraid of change, you're learning to welcome change. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. You're learning when to work hard and when to be still. Feminine energy, masculine energy. What do you have to collect here? Your third eye and crown chakra is really opening up. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who's been in the masculine energy too much and is now tapping into their feminine energy, whether you're a male or female. Success came out. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Remember earlier I said when your heart is beaming, when your heart is open and you're in love energy, that's when you attract love. And love equals success as well. That is attracting success. and not fighting for it, not manipulating your way to it. You're not cheating your way. You're genuine. Whoever you are genuinely reaching success in the purest state, in the purest way. Death came out again. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Transformation. Okay. The love oracle, and then I'm gonna end it with a channeled message that I'm strongly being guided to end it with. A card just fell over. I got the cards that fell out, which is you are connected or connecting to the cosmos and your purpose. Let's put that back. Celebration and discovery. The celebrations that came out earlier as well. 111 on the timer when I said that. Your dreams are coming true. Your wish is coming true. When we do a birthday cake or birthday candles, what do we do? A wish. Something about your birthday as well. Significant. Water, love, happiness, and calmness. You're connected to water. You're tapping into your emotions, into love, peace, serenity, tranquility. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Your purpose is something connected to like relationships, emotions. You're a healer. However it is that you do your work, you are a healer. You may be darker skinned than your partner. I bought a book from, is it W.H. Smith or something? If you loved the deal, you may be like getting back into reading books, whoever you are. You probably used to love reading books when you were younger, or you've always wanted to read a book or read certain books, but you just haven't got to it. So, yeah, I'm excited for you. You know what I just heard? You can get really frosty and take back your love. Just as much as you love very deeply, you go really, really frosty when you take back your love. It says, I love you. There's someone who loves you. Your divine counterpart. You are like an angel that came into my life to heal and nurture me. This is how they feel about you. So this is your soulmate that's saying that. I remember the first day we met like it was yesterday. I'm getting, you guys will never forget the first day that you guys met because it was very magical. There's just something unforgettable about when you guys first met. I'm in love with you again. So I love you and I'm in love with you came. They love you and they're in love with you. You appear often in my dreams. This person daydreams about you and dreams about you. Maybe this person's on your in your thoughts as well a lot. What else? I'm hearing this person was completely, I don't know if it's both ways, completely out of your range, like radar or range of type. Completely. Oral B. Deep blue sounds. Something about modeling. Someone is or was a model. You are so damn beautiful that I freeze in your presence and fear making a fool of myself. I feel like you and your divine counterpart will have moments where you just silent, just looking into each other's eyes. When I'm sad, I look at your pictures and feel much better. You're the happy space. You guys are each other's peace. You guys are already or will be after a stressful day. I thought this was just bad, not stressful day, because that's negative. However, sometimes days are hard. Let's be real. I thought this was just lust, but I was not used to love flowing through me like this. So this is going to be pleasing, satisfying all round, emotional connection, intellectual connection, sexual connection, full package connection. So I hope that you guys resonated and enjoyed this reading. I hope it was confirmation more than anything. And for some of you, if this hasn't come in, I hope it basically gave you faith to keep going until you meet your divine counterpart. Not because you're doing it for them, you're doing it for you until it happens on its own, basically, without you trying to force it. And what I want to end this reading with is something that came to me as a download or something, but it was a reading that I did a few months ago. Maybe it was February, March. Yeah, I did a reading for a girl who ended up with her soulmate, maybe even twin flame, but soulmate who she knew in her childhood or years back. But they got married to someone else, and she got married to someone else, and they had kids, and she had kids, and eventually, years later, they had heartbreaks outside of each other, and they ended up together. Now, when I was doing the reading with her, she was a newlywed, and they were both newlyweds, and she was like, Bella, I don't understand, like, this person is so different compared to my ex, who wasn't helping me, wasn't emotionally connected with me, wasn't showing me the love that this person is. Like, I've never had someone coming home from work telling me how I'm doing and helping me. Even though he's come home from work, he's helping me in the house, and he's there for me emotionally. Everything, like, just a dream partner, everything she's ever wanted. But she didn't understand why she wasn't able to enjoy it. Like, she felt like, what is wrong with me? Why am I not excited or happy about this? So remember how many times celebration came out in the readings. You're being guided to celebrate what you have and be happy, because I feel like you're someone who's still trapped in the past memories. You haven't healed from the past, even though what you've always been searching for is now here. Your divine counterpart is here, but you're too busy, or you're too lost in the hurt, like you're afraid subconsciously, and there's other energies also attaching onto you who don't want to see you happy and move on. So you're being guided to release them with love so they don't have an energetic cord onto you. Would you take care of a broken soul? Will you hold me now? Will you take me home? I feel like you're still healing whoever I'm speaking to, and it's okay. You just need to realize this, and you may not be fully healed when you meet your divine counterpart, and it's okay. Just be honest with yourself and be honest with them, and also don't stay in that energy. Do the necessary work. And when I say necessary work, I don't even mean hard work. I mean tap into your creativity, your passions, your desires, your whatever makes you feel so joyous and happy. You may be feeling very nostalgic at this time. Spirit guides are telling you to heal. For the last time, you're not going to be heartbroken again. That being said, do subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. And give it a like so it circulates as well, guys. Yeah? Love and light. Celebrations.